Hello guys, welcome to episode number 11 Process Golf as a backup for new every Saturday and Sundays. I am your awesome creator, Jack Dawson, the most popular name from 1912 to 2022. If you go Process Golf every Saturday and Sundays as a backup, there's one huge group and one huge community out of 360. If I had to guess, it's probably one of two, but what's up, Kookie? How you doing? Make a love shout out. Welcome back to the community. And of 360 mods, wait, no. I just have to figure out where I'm at. I'm pretty much on mods, but it'll probably get back to me as soon as I can. But yeah, not too bad. Remember guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. Well, we meet new creators, new friends one by one. Anytime we manage to meet new friends, new community members, all we gotta do, guys, today's date is August 27th, 2022, as we're finally inside the weekend, not outside of it, and pretty much no other press intended, but well, guys, anytime we manage to meet new friends, new community members,
nice shot.
out of 360, actually no, guys, 351 mods at this point.
Nice on.
It's the highest I've ever had in my 6 years on YouTube and 4 years on Twitter, and so much more. All we gotta do, guys, is share people out, tweet, follow, pretty much do the same thing. If you guys have an account on Twitter, on a Facebook, on a Instagram, and also on a Reddit account. If you guys have an account on Twitter, you guys can share me out, tweet me out, guys, Zach Dawson. As we almost made a nice birdie shot, as we're still having the same rematch, guys, between Daryl, kind of like John Daly for a minute. But yeah, guys, on Twitter, the name is Zach Dawson, that's me. The most popular name of all time, the one and only, your awesome creator.
Nice in.
Yeah, guys, I've been on Twitter for 4 years. The name is Zach Dawson, 824-656-00. Also, guys, YouTube 6 years. In 1889, between my love and me. My love and I had a nice time doing that football game yesterday. Pretty much won. I mean, it was a close game, but only by 2 touchdowns, 35-21. Hey, Clyde Mary. Hey, long time no see, girl. How's it going? Making love shout out. How you doing? Good to see you back. How you doing? Welcome back.
How's you?
But all you guys gotta do is tell me your first and last name information on Twitter, and how long you've been active the same way, and also the same time. Alright guys, that is Twitter. If you guys have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, shooting, puzzles, racing, any co-op games like Call of Duty, Fall Guys, Minecraft, Instant Impact, or anything on it. You guys can play any games you want. You guys can go any purchases of one of two different ways. One, you guys can go after any co-op games like Call of Duty, Minecraft, Fall Guys, Instant Impact, or pretty much anything that acquires anything in hand. So you guys can let me know. You guys can let the 351 mods know what's going on. And see how things go. With anything extraordinaire. Anything goes on the process, or anything else to transition. But yeah, can't complain on it. Not too fat, not too beginning. And we almost would have nailed this hole down too, but would have been generous, would have been having pretty good steam on it, but can't complain further. Well, it's good to see you back, Clyde Mary. How you doing? Even though it's been like a little more than a while since you ever came back in the live stream, but I've got something to take out Clyde Mary. She's almost, I think she's normal timer when it comes to live streams, but she's always nice to hang around. Pretty much nice, generous, trustworthy, much more to check in. But yeah. If you guys have an account on Steam, any close friends, you guys can check me out, ZachDawson93.
Glad to be here, went back to school.
Oh, you went back to school? Wow, okay. I obviously graduated after 7 to 8 years. My future fiance, guys, my future wife, has been out for 16 to 17 at this point, but, she does, I mean, she does miss being one of the players the players that she graduated, but, you know, she misses a lot of her friends and, if anything else, completely, but can't complain otherwise. Yeah, guys, the name is ZachDawson93 on Steam. If you guys have an account on Instagram, just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal. And knowledge is power. You guys can check out Kevin Friday through Mondays. If you guys want to be granted to have more likes, support, comments, views, support, pretty much more watch hours, more popularity, more to transition your mood, and anything you guys really want to do. Any good steps you guys want to check out?
Nice to know life is amazing.
It's not that hard to find. Anything else to transition? As long as nothing else is complete at a certain point, or pretty much anything standard. I'm trying to think of a good YouTube poll, guys.
Nice
With the first ever look of a new. Go ahead and give you guys a YouTube poll. New wrestling game called AEW. Trying to get this YouTube poll rolling. See what comes out of Gamescom. What's Gamescom is coming up. Well, day 3 is coming up later on today. At this point. Well, I'm always here to stay, Clay Mood. That's the important thing.
Nice on.
Pretty much anything that's stirring, more to transition, and also pretty much hang in there by a thread. But it's not too bad. So you guys can check out Kevin Friday through Mondays. He's been on YouTube for 5 years. Tuba for 2 years, and also much more to transition too. He's a very nice guy. He's amazing. I love this guy so much. He comes in anytime he wants. Fight forever. What do you think of it? Okay, Verna Cordon, good morning. Good to see you. Make a love shout out. Welcome to the community. Out of 351 mods and our supporters, that's one awesome community with one fitting group. Good to see you, partner. How you doing? So you guys can check out Kevin. I have him on every single app. So you guys can check him out Friday through Mondays.
Nice.
I do have him on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. What do you call it? Reddit, and also pretty much also on Twitter too. Very nice guy, very trustworthy. So you guys can check out Kevin, guys, in this community, one huge group out of 351 mods and our supporters. Every Friday through Mondays. YouTube, actually Running Egg, almost 24/7. If you guys want more popularity, more develop, you guys can check him out anytime you need. If you guys need help with the tools with Running Egg, that'd be good to go. Amazing. Looks okay. I can't complain. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm still keeping an eye on my voice as much as possible for anything else to pronounce, and also, I mean, my love and I had a tremendous time last night, so better than nothing, more suitable to the status, and more to take in. But I also did plenty of slowing, had a little more hunger this week, and I mean, actually yesterday, and 9 times out of 10 it was good. Same way. Also, guys, OS Builders, thank you so much. It'd be nice if I got myself into making some of these parts more. But basically, Dale, kind of like John Daly's going to be putting pen to the needle. Actually, he misses that one, okay. Not too bad. Give me 1 second, RS bodybuilders. Give me 1 minute. Well, guys, in this community, one huge group. So these adventures is Monday through Saturdays. Love, support, and respect is the key, guys. Stay positive and loyal, and now it's power. Now, I know you guys are wondering how I'm doing on my watch hours. Right now, guys, on my phone, I am at 1,600 something. I'm only 70 away, guys, from 4,000 on my PC. So I am at 3930. 3,000, guys. 930 watch hours. So I'm pretty much taking my time, giving it slow and steady, getting myself back into monetization kind of thing. So it's still gonna be much more exciting. So more natural, more interesting. So I can accept the super chats very shortly, and it's gonna be very soon. It's all about taking our time, not rushing into it, but more to progress. But thank you, bodybuilders, for coming by. It'd be nice if I really connect, but I'm not sure if it'll allow me to click it. I mean, click on your profile, or pretty much your image, but let's see how we can get the stuff in theory. But yeah, guys, the most very important thing, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive, loyal, and now it's power. Is the most important, positive, and loyal thing. Check this out, guys. The most very important thing is we watch videos in full. Guys can like, support, comment, send me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys can vote Land of 38. The Great Summon F14. If you want shoutouts, you guys can bring that one in. Of what I think, of what you guys really think, is one awesome community and one awesome group. The friends of the community, the members of the community. Better than nothing. Remember, guys, never give up, never surrender, never say never. Also, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, a handful of IGN news, but into one huge community and one awesome group. Also, guys, my stats between the 6 years I've been on YouTube actively so far, my highest likes is 374. Views, guys, 1,400 plus, and mods 351. And I'm gonna have a chance to cut this lead. Perfect. See how everything else has to dictate. Now, as far as what's going on today, guys, today's date is August 27th, 2022. My love and I have a business dinner date between myself, my future wife. I mean, my very first future wife coming up tonight. Sexy Girl, that's a nice name. A Boylan Belosis, Pretty Cat, how you guys doing?
Thanks,
Welcome back.
Thanks, Doc.
Make a love shout out. I still like the name. As long as it's not still ways from Ghost. I mean, I actually like Ghost. They're a pretty good active rock group.
Thanks, Doc.
Give me 1 minute. Hold on. There you go. Alright, guys, I had 351. Get ready, guys, for my 6 years on YouTube.
Moderator.
Check this out. I had 351. I now have 352, so Sexy Girl, congratulations. You become our newest moderator. But yeah, I mean, I had a good night's sleep. Beloved and I had a good, fantastic time, and our Tigers beat the Wildcats 35-21, and apparently the team that we beat yesterday pretty much gave 2 pick sixes. We pretty much had some good stuff going on with offense. And pretty much on defensive line too, so. But other than that, we had a fun time, tremendous, and can't complain otherwise. But coming up, guys, on the 6th of September, guys, you guys already recall, I'm going to be going job hunting coming up. And so have been some good things that I'm looking ahead with, and as long as it does not disturb anything that can satisfy me or get prepared for anything on it. But if anything comes up, my love guys will be the first one to be posted, and also then you guys see how things go. But yeah, guys, we have a business dinner tonight, and then I'm not sure I don't think she has a sport going on. I did announce, guys, that I would be with my phone this weekend. Actually, tomorrow, so. So, next live stream, guys, for after I get through an hour 25 to 1.3. Next stream, guys, will probably be tomorrow morning. Guys, we'll have baseball. Guess we have baseball in the morning. Tomorrow's Sunday, so we'll get that one in. So yeah, guys, my highest mods now. Sexy Girl, thank you so much. Get ready, guys, my mods. It's now 352. So congratulations, make a lot of shout out, guys. Can we burn it? And yes, perfect, nice shot. That's exactly what we need to do. Bring the balance to Daryl and see how he fights back. So yeah, guys, we have a business dinner date tonight, and then I might be with my friend tomorrow night. Apparently she wants me to help her out with Skywalker, and apparently she's actually in an important part, and pretty much have a pretty good Steam, rather. As far as what I can do in this hole, I don't know if I would be good enough to try it, but I'm gonna have it down to 2, maybe try to go for it or something. But I will try to swing down the swing down the fairway, and also maybe a little bit of the rough at this point. But I do not want to jeopardize any shots that are risky, no problemo, or too much physical or below average between adult purposes. But like I said, guys, I did have a good night's sleep. You know, pretty much at the same point at the same time, maybe like the same day. But it's about having fun. You know, having somebody you love so much, and as long as you put yourself first and not wants to dictate. Well, guys, perfect shot. See how things go.
Nice shot.
We're hoping to really get past them this time. I mean, the good news is it's on the green. The bad news, it's a little more high and not too much. If I were Dale, guys, I would have him get himself out of this predicament right now. I mean, it's not like he's going to get up into the green and from the sand, especially if he has something more critical and more to, pretty much focus at this point in time. So yeah, Tales of Rise has been doing pretty good. Don't know when I'm starting Yakuza Like a Dragon. But speaking of games like that, you guys already recall pretty soon I'm gonna be picking up The Last of Us Part 1 by next week for GameStop. So that's coming up on September 2nd. So I'm gonna be having much more attached on it. And the question is, am I gonna be booting out one of these games? I mean, if I do, I would sadly say it has to be one of these, but it won't be any of these right now. My girl Melody Baldovino, how you doing? Make a love shout out. How's it going? Melody's very sweet in this community of One Team's group. So she's an awesome creator, very trustworthy, not too fat. As long as we're not dressed as referees, calling the action from wrestling, any pro wrestling or celebrity deathmatch. With Johnny Gomez and Nick Diamond. Two good two commentators that call masses. Nice shot. As they present it as celebrity deathmatch, more to bring more action, bring the comedy, bring the funniness, and pretty much beating the crap out of each other. That's exactly what celebrities do. I haven't seen Celebrity Deathmatch for a while, but it's funny. It normally is funny at this point. And Daryl's going to begin much more sweeter than I can really do, than relish or any pickles on a hot dog at this point. But I, for one, guys, had a couple energies. I pretty much had one. And my opponent had a couple of diets. So she gave me a little extra cash last night to get her a Diet Pepsi, and I'm like, that's exactly what I should always be doing. Trying to take my time, try not to reason with that, but overall, guys, we had a good amount of time. Our team won by 2 touchdowns and pretty much good purposes, but can't complain otherwise. But it was good. Well, guys, we got some nice easy news to talk about today. Today's date is August 27th, 2022. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive, loyal, and knowledge is power. We meet amazing new community members, new friends one by one. In my 6 years on YouTube, 4 years on Twitter. Now, everybody in this community is one huge group. Out of 352 mods and supporters, pretty much comers, pretty much YouTubers at this point. Anytime we manage to meet new community members, new friends, guys, as one group and one awesome community. Remember, guys, Zach Dawson is an awesome, popular name since day one. And it really is and always will be. Much more to the thick of it, and also more experience to put down a little bit. And have good personal favorites. But anyway, in this community of one huge group, out of 352 mods, anytime we manage to make new friends, new community members one by one, all we gotta do is share people out, tweet, follow, pretty much follow, share, tweet, anything we can do. If you're only live streaming on YouTube, guys, as much as we can, and we can follow, share, tweet, as much as we can if you guys have accounts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Dale's not going to be playing around this time, is he? Well, obviously in this community, he's not. Especially if he's not throwing any more tents, and I just pretty much gave him.
Nice shot.
Pretty much what I gave him, and what I am not creating that much. Yeah, guys, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. It's the best way to share people out and tweet people out as much as you can. If you guys have an account on Twitter, can we get this in maybe? And we're going to be sort of it. Would have been a nice parcel. But that was already going to be putting my butt to the screw already. Pretty much put himself in front of me at this point. But if you guys have an account on Twitter today, any sizable account, but just having one instead of two, my name on Twitter, guys, if you want to follow somebody in this community of one huge group, it has the most popular name of all time. From 1912 to 2022. That's me, guys, Zach Dawson, 824-65600. I, for one, guys, have been on Twitter for 4 years, YouTube 6. And also, guys, my love and I, soon to be getting married and also visa engagement. As soon as we get a job search moving and get prepared, it'll be really soon. Really soon after we get through this week. Because I'm still going to be hunting the most. And pretty much advertising the most instead of having satisfying results. But it's going to be a good format, good opportunity. See what steps in for the next 6 months or so. Especially the chances that are more to, take much time, take a good look. For sure. But yeah, guys, 18, for my love and I, it's been 1889 between my love and I. And much more to decorate. And so much more. All you guys have to do as one group and one community, and united in this community, out of 352 mods and supporters, is tell me your first and last name, your numbers, and how long you've been in. How long you've been on Twitter. And so much more. You guys have an account on Steam. Any sports, music, RPGs, action adventures, shooting, puzzles, racing, co-op games like Call of Duty, Minecraft, pretty much Elder Scrolls Online 10 any other extraordinary games like soccer, anything. Like any Lego games you like playing, enjoy, love, hate. I mean, don't even try to hate. But Steam has a lot of good games. You're welcome to make your purchases in this community of one huge group by one of two different ways. One, use your own credit card, for example, to start with the first few games. I strongly recommend having you guys go after RPGs, sports. I mean, I've been a big fan of sports since I was a kid. I've been playing RPGs like Final Fantasy. I love Assassin's Creed. I admire Assassin's Creed as good as I can. Um, the only top two finishes, both games I almost was about to beat. I mean, I still had plenty of extra stuff to go through. And that would be, what do you call it? Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Both games were really good. But Valhalla stands out a little bit more than the other. Pretty much so on and so forth, but that's why I love Assassin's Creed. The gameplay is really good. The combat's pretty good, and pretty much good extraordinary stuff, like playing a game of dice when it comes to a side mission, or as long as no one's playing blackjack or anything, or poker. Pretty much either or. I love Assassin's Creed, guys. No doubt in my mind. But yeah, anything you want. Using your own credit card, start the first few games, or start with any sports. You guys understand, I've been playing baseball, Madden, pretty much any other sport that's more interesting, more profounded. They have nice gameplay, nice graphics, good fan base, and as I see, Dale son an eagle ahead of me. And he's not going to be 3 months for me. Can tolerate it, but it's pretty much the fun of the game. Pretty much more to comprehend. So yeah, guys, the name is ZachDawson93 on Steam, and so much more. You guys have an account on Instagram. I have Kevin, guys, through TubeChat, aka TubeChat. TubeChat for him for 2 years. This one on YouTube for 5 years. Awesome guy, very trustworthy, very, very understanding. As long as no one has it 10 times fast than it normally is. And once more to take in and take our time. Not too bad at all. Igor, how you doing? Welcome to the community. That's one huge group out of 352 mods and our supporters. Good to see you.
Nice shot.
So if we want to get channel reviewed, that's run by Kevin, Friday through Mondays.
Nice on.
Just remember, love, support, and respect. That's the key. Stay positive, loyal, and knowledge is power. Out of 352 mods and our followers. They're pretty much more awesome. I mean, guys are awesome, more trustworthy, grateful, and much more to experience. If you guys can only give it a thumbs up, like it, support it, and, you know, have no other concerns or complaints. Can I draw something in this time? I cannot. Cannot seem to get the balls in the hole. I mean some of it, but it's going to be taking a little more strong suit. No stunts. So you guys can run by Kevin. Morning Mukasa, how you doing? What's up, sir? Make a lot of shout out. How are you? As long I wonder if you still have the ha 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 perk. I mean, I still recall you still have a nice evil laugh. You always have an evil laugh. I mean, you're a nice guy, very trustworthy, and you're pretty much fantastic. When it comes to your live streams, helping us grow our channels, and so on Super Chats or anything else more to, you know, pretty much confront. Pretty much out in front, but not back and forth. So you guys can check out Mukasa Cuisine. He's a very nice guy, very talented, very, very trustworthy, very honest. And that's going to be a pretty good shot, guys. That's exactly the shots I need. But I need more than that to slow down Daryl. I mean, it's not like he's going to be slowing down very much. Kind of like 50-50. He almost hit the pin, but he gets the ball with a backspin. And also put a smile on it. So yeah, guys, I'm welcome to check out Kevin. I have him on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Friday through Mondays. 5 years for him on YouTube. TubeChat, guys, in this community, in one huge group. Put into one channel, or pretty much multiple. So in this community, one huge group, you're welcome to check out Kevin, guys, Friday through Mondays. Running egg almost 24/7. And actually, his name is YouTube Creator Hub, or Studio. So he's still the same guy. He's awesome, loving, caring, supportive, and, you know, much more to learn. So you're welcome to check out those two gentlemen. Also, guys, Sony's Adventures, Monday through Saturdays. Alright, guys, one huge group, one huge community. Love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive, loyal, and knowledge is power. My watch hours are on my phone first and foremost. It's 1,600 plus. But my PC has been a little more stronger. It's at 3930. I'm going to be having a rematch with monetization pretty soon. Pretty much very shortly.
Nice on.
I would say probably tomorrow or Monday. Anything we can really process. But the most very important thing, guys, is as one huge community and one awesome group to follow. If you have accounts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit, it's not too bad. More connection, more power to us, more popularity, more to, take our time, and yeah. As long as there's really not much to pursue or jeopardize. But the awesome, important thing, guys, when we find new creators, new friends one by one, is we watch videos in full. That's a like, support, comment, share me out, tweet it out. Pretty much friend request to follow me, guys, on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And you're welcome to vote, guys. Atlanta 38, Greater Solomon at 14. Alright, guys, we just suffered our first loss already against Daryl. I mean, this is not exactly the kind of the start I was looking for, but the important thing, guys, is we're still trying to get the jitters out. But alright, guys, we got some in-gaming news for you guys to get through today. Before my love and I and our best man have a business dinner coming up tonight. So this morning's the only time I'll live stream. Then I'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll have Major League Baseball 22 for you guys. See how it really recommends and see how well it does. I mean, the connection between on the weekends has been doing pretty good. Much better for size. See if we can still hook on it. Alright, guys, today's date, August 27th, 2022. Morning, Vivian, how you doing? On a Saturday morning, it's good to see you. Out of 352 mods and supporters. Guys have not checked out Vivian. She's understanding, a good listener, awesome, terrific.
Nice shot.
She's been the only one that's been helping me with monetization. And once I know, by the way, Vivian, I'm at 3930 on my PC. We're gonna have a rematch by tomorrow. Maybe like Monday. See how things go. Alright, guys, we got some news to talk about, so let's see what we have for you today. As your news, one in a one huge community, one huge group.
Hi, Jack.
And pretty much more to take in. Good morning, Vivian. How you been? I always miss you when you're live streaming. How's it going? But alright, guys, enough chit-chat. We got some news that we have to look at. So, we got to check out, well, most of us in this community, one awesome group to take in, is we can explore a recreation. I mean, everybody deserves another good nap. I mean, my phone's gonna be sleeping in today, but she has somebody that she has not seen for a long time, pretty much a cousin or pretty much a photographer, so he's gonna be stopping by against my pun's apartment later on today, so everybody deserves a nap, have a cup of coffee, or, something to wake up. But you're welcome to see in this community, and one awesome group today, of the infamous Murder Castle in this hunting season finale. As you're welcome to see, guys, today, on a Saturday morning. The Devil in Me tweaks the gameplay for the Dark Pixels Anthology finale. I've never seen anything on it, but I will say the series is, I would say, A-okay. A-okay prior to pretty much some of the other shows, like,
shot.
anything we can probably think of. Or maybe that's not been brought to our attention or entertainment or strong suit. So I would say probably CSI, maybe like X-Files. I'm not sure. But both of those shows are good. as they always are, and always have much more established and more entertainment. They like having views and beliefs, sitting down and watching a good show, a good movie. Pretty much what the story's about, what kind of action it has, and more to pretty much see what it really makes everything move. Having good actors, play their characters, having main villains, saving the world from this massive destruction or anything. Now this is from Gabrielle Moss today, guys. I'm gonna jump on that right now. Let's do. I don't want to increase a lot of power. I'll just probably put it 3/4. Yeah, guys, 3/4. That's not decent.
Nice on.
Not too bad. Not much more critical. But I will take it. But it's only in this community one huge group. It's only a first game preview. Alright, guys, nice pickup. Very nice shot. Now we're going to begin much more in hand. Continue from there. Much more to level with that, and also spawn. Morning TV, how you doing? Make a love shout out. How's it going? Well, one awesome group, guys. One awesome community, and take so much more in hand. Well, guys, I decided to use my power juice because the wind's going to be blowing downward. So that sound is okay. Pretty much moving far away from the hole, but not as much carry as it would have had on it. You're welcome to check out in this community one huge group the Genshin Impact 3.0 guide. Everything you guys need to know about the update. I've also got the future updates look cool, entertaining, comprehended, views and beliefs, and as long as no one is watching a nice comedian that you pretty much grown up watching. Like Jeff Dunham, Jeff Foxworthy, Eddie Murphy, you know, even the late actor guys that did so well in Full House, or pretty much anything else to correspond. That would be guys the late Bob Saget over the years. There are plenty of stand-up stuff. And let's not forget, guys, Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld, guys, from Seinfeld. He recently did plenty of stand-up. And also, the one that recently played is Cosmo Kramer did so well. I mean, we lost him for the last couple of years. I know he's always going to be our Cosmo Kramer. You know, open doors to see how hang out with Jerry for a little bit, having funny jokes rather, and you know, there's only one person that's always looking upon him, guys, and that's the Lord. And that's out of St. Christian, also God too. So he will always be our Cosmo Kramer. Also, we still have the other actors that are still alive, coming out of main characters from Seinfeld, especially a couple of the parents that we've lost. So they're pretty much still up and in and out, pretty much get much more in AIDS, and doing anything they want.
Nice shot.
Like having coffee, not sitting on the cushion, but that's a good shot too.
Nice on.
But yeah, you're welcome to. All right, guys, in this community, you're welcome to check out today The Last of Us remake. I, for one, will be going to GameStop next week to pick up The Last of Us Part 1. As I'm looking to put a GameStop request for next week. As you're welcome to check out the Izzy and Deli Fix 4-minute video today. The Last of Us Part 1 that will feature DualSense in a completely new way. It's like, if you have your own PS5, you can use that DualSense that came with your PS5 to pretty much change it into a whole new level.
Nice
see
shot.
How it looks, see how it really adds up. One thing I will say, guys, I did beat The Last of Us Part 1. It was a hell of a game I've beaten. The last game I only beat left on the PS4 after my 6 years. Last of Us Part 2 lasted for, the entire series for 27.
Nice on.
Spent the last almost 2.5 hours on it. But the game itself was amazing. It was great. Was recently named the Game of the Year, and the game was fantastic. It was great. See how it does it and how it really attaches more on it, but 9 times out of 10, one Game of the Year, 2 or 3 years ago, and I always know how to have some awesome fun on it, so. It was a pretty good game, and always will be, between our consoles, between PlayStation, Microsoft, and also on Steam, if you have a personal computer. Not too bad, not too fat, but it was 9 times out of 10, the game was really good. Really good, I loved it, had a lot of experience, death tales, women taking out each other, having their own relationships between lesbian relationship or anything. I had some awesome fun, guys. I really did. Now, but the Last of Us Part 1 is going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be having a good load of fun on it, guys. No joke. I could see Part 1 doing very well by next week. I obviously can't see that. If it sees a 10 out of 10 again, boom. That's a Game of the Year candidate right there. I mean, it might just be in the category, but obviously, guys, there's one game that's probably still going to win, and that would be Elden Ring. I can still see that winning. If not Horizon 2, Skywalker. Skywalker has not been in talks, but I think it would be having a good solid run. But I don't know. Be great, be generous, and pretty much see how it transitions. Alright, as we transition to the next one, you're welcome to check out this community today. The House of the Dragon, coming out of Game of Thrones today, of this long video, of pretty much kind of like the short video at this point. As you're welcome to check out over a 3-minute video today, as Warner Brothers may have found as Kevin Feige for the DCEU. Kevin Feige is pretty much the man for the job, coming out of Marvel or, coming out of Marvel, coming out of DC. Anything he does with directing, he does a solid job. He really does. Like J.J. Abrams, almost, I mean, not even better than Steven Spielberg. But he knows how to rock and roll. He really does. He knows how to bring anything that calls out his name between directing, sometimes writing, more to excite the movie, the TV shows from HBO, any other show or movie. He always does it. He always does his best. So he's a nice, generous guy. So you're welcome to check out that anytime. And so much more. You're welcome to check out this next one today. And this community, one awesome group. That shot's not going to make it. Even though we're losing a little bit of our hopes and dreams. Even though losing to Dale on our first try. After week, after weekend, after week. We still have, we gave him a good match between 2 sun deaths. And now we're pretty much just really, really laying low for a little bit. We have like a little more than a while to get back in the mats up. To get the trainee back up and running. Alright guys. 6 hours ago from around 1:30 in the morning, once I was fast asleep, same with my pudding. You're welcome to take out this opportunity to find your criminal empire and upgrade your weapons. Upgrade your weapons, guys. With these making money tips in Saints Row. Now, Saints Row probably won't get a spot right now. Maybe not any particular time yet. But one thing I will say about Saints Row, the game is pretty much average, but I've heard it was kind of good. But I haven't played, yes, Saints Row is kind of like Infamous First Light, and I think a little more better than Infamous Second Son. But both of those games were good. They really were, and The gameplay was a little more better, comprehended, as long as it was not enhanced. So it's pretty well. Infamous only made, I think, only probably a couple sequels, maybe like 1, 2, 3, maybe like 4 or 5, if I'm correct. But never played any of the few. But one thing I will say is only, I mean, both of those games came out, I think, in a different time. I mean, you had one game to start out as a franchise, and then the one had an opportunity to make the choice to, if they wanted to, pretty much, have a sequel, see if the game would be better than the very first one, which it could be exactly. But if it tells the difference, how the game is better than what it has, or what it always should be, well, pretty much either or. So you're welcome to check out today how to make money fast. Kind of like Grand Theft Auto or something. Kind of like that. Wait a minute. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and master my shot a little bit. And that's going to be almost out of target. It is. Too much wind. It's, a little under power. Well, guys, I'm going to go put the needle in the coffin for a little bit. Not too many, but a little above average. As long as it's not part of the pupil or something. Go better than 22. And we would have had that shot if the ball was not being cheap or have anything to worry. But I'll go with a little over 7. Alright guys, the event is split into phases throughout the day, with different Pokemon becoming available. As we are welcome to see. The Pokemon Go Fest Finale event has the official timings and details. I don't play much of Pokemon Go, but it's always fun. Well, of what it stands, has more to do, like I'm picking up Pokemon, taking on Pokestops where we guys can find them at. I know there's one friend of mine goes by the name of Vinny or Vince. I mean, anytime he sees me, pretty much here in the United States, he asks me one question. Have I found him yet? I'm like, not yet. Thinks I should go back to Pokemon Go. I mean, one of these days I will, but I would think if I ever get the time, I would go back to playing Pokemon again, so one of these days, but we'll see if I ever get back to what I'm doing. I mean, it would be great if I would, but it would just be a guess. And that's going to be a decent shot, but I decided to do down button, then release the upper. But we got to make a little good sense on maybe the next couple holes. Alright, that's going to make everything better than that. Or more to inform, dissolve, and pretty much work together. Alright guys, back to the IGN News. 2 hours ago today, from this morning, the long-awaited sequel feels like a genuinely modern strategy game. As we can see today. I'll check on that one in a minute. As you guys can see, Homeworld 3's space terrain makes the Death Star Trends run as an RTS tactic. And the game we're looking at today is Homeworld 3. Homeworld 3, guys. I'm gonna start having enough stuff to transition. My first rose.
Nice shot.
I'm not sure if Pinky Gray would be Pretty Woman. I mean, my second rose, Gohana, maybe, but apparently she's not. Renzi, my fourth rose, actually my third one, Renzi would be, but usually when it comes to playing bingo. But my fifth rose, good morning. Good to see you back today on the weekend. How are you? I was going to say my fifth rose. For the first time, I'll say, I love you as my fifth rose. You're very understanding, supportive, know how to sing as good as you can, bringing people on your live streams, on panels. If you guys have not checked out Pinky Grace, she's very generous. She's understanding, she's funny, she's sweet when she comes in. As long as no one has to rock out like the lead singer of AC/DC. We roll tonight to the guitar bite, and for those who are about to rock, more to salute, more to transition, and also take part. And that's going to be a decent shot too, if I would have had a bit more than that. But that's pretty much almost in the teens. But, alright guys, at 16, put a bit more Zeus. Nice pickup.
Nice in.
There's always much more to strategize and have good malfunction. Alright guys, let's see. I don't think I'm going to surpass him. I'm in the top 3 leaders. Even if the holes would have been much more better than it used.
Elbow bump, elbow bump, elbow bump.
At least my girl Melody's still in the house, that's a good thing. And there was no way this ball was going to be closer than that. At least at its finest. To bring human peace. But, okay. A little over 15 yards. Doubt if we'll have something better at this particular time. Well guys, I'm gonna do a little over 15. Hopefully it's not too much. And, yep. I think we'll probably finish in the top 5. Somewhere in the top 3, but I doubt it. Alright guys, in this community today, 2 hours ago, 20 minutes of Atlas Falling gameplay, as it leaves us today as one group and one awesome community, with plenty of reasons to be excited. As you guys can see, in Alias Fallen, you're playing as a Sand Thanos, coming out of Avengers. A Sand Thanos, guys, for example. Of who's missing is the Punch of God. I mean, why Punch of God? But taking on various enemies, somebody that's rare. Simon Cardi has this one. I'll check this one out too. I mean, not like this ball is going to matter, but I will try to, as long as I don't have to use a practice shot.
Nice
like George
on.
does when it comes to having a candlepin bowling alley. Having to save a game and not getting any marks. And like it matters, but I will take a good result, and that would be 3 under. Tried to make a run for the top 3, but I'll take it. Okay, I'll check this one. Oh well, guys, it lets most of us switch between 3 weapons. That's a good way to solidify it. Dictate whatever happens on it, so I'm going to... Oh boy, I guess I probably have to... I mean, I highly doubt one of these shots is going to make it. But I will take perfect impact by not jumping inside or outside the trees. Especially if it really does not respond too much. Too much to figure out. Panay Tensei, how you doing? On a nice Saturday morning. Make a love shout out. How are you? Now, Panay is also important in this community too. She does play bingo. I think likewise. I mean, likewise between the few. Like Rincy and also Hana. My second and third rows, for example. I don't know if Panay would be Pretty Woman.
Nice on.
Played by Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts at this point. No fault lines. Well, I got 24. Finish on a good note. Nice pickup. That's nice. Alright, let's see what else we have. Well, guys, in top stories on the Saturday morning today. Not a problem. I mean, I noticed you finally got my super chat. All I do is drop a couple, maybe like a couple dollars, maybe like 1 or 2. But not much travesty. But good amount on it. I mean, I usually when I'm inside of Vivian Designs live streams, when she goes live, I think that's about 24/7, same as I do. I usually drop maybe $3 to $5, maybe like 2 to 5. 10 every once in a while, maybe like oftentimes. But Vivian's the only one that's been helping me since day one. Very trustworthy, very honest. Okay, so I think I'll probably up the stakes. I will use Rolf, Heaven Bound Farm, Sartala. Welcome guys, how you doing? Welcome back, Star. Sartala is beautiful too, when it comes to Gangsman and the other. As long as no one's dressed as a cowboy at this point. Prior to any other. Alright guys, Perfect Impact. I decided to go with a different character and see how I can react against Daryl right now. See how it works out. But how you guys doing today? Make a love shout out, especially Sartala. She's very sweet. Alright guys, in top stories today. WandaVision director is set to take over Fantastic Four. I mean, the reason why he will be this person will direct the Fantastic Four reboot is because he's taking a break, and I mean he wants to go to anything he wants to do involving the fourth Star Trek movie with Chris Pine, but apparently he's been called up to do a Fantastic Four reboot. So the upcoming reboot's probably going to be taking a while at this point. If he does want to focus on one movie, I mean, I would if he wants to try to get one movie finalized first, I would say do Fantastic Four, and then go back to Star Trek. So, I mean, it's pretty much buying some time. But if I had to guess when the reboot of Fantastic Four is going to be, I would say probably next year, depending how long the basis is, how long it's going to take. I would say probably soon, maybe like later, maybe like much more going forward. I mean, yes, he is taking a break of doing something on script for Star Trek 4, which the fourth one won't be out the same way.
Nice shot.
With Star Trek, with its own director, and I mean, it's only coming in a one Disney Plus series, and that's WandaVision. So he has plenty of stuff on his hands to go back and maybe go like back and forth or something. Maybe focus on one movie and get back to what he's doing by then with Star Trek. So it all depends what we can really expect involving the reboot of Fantastic Four. So the first two were not too bad. I mean, Silver Surfer was not bad. The very first one was not bad. So I guess we can probably speculate it was the first two were good. But not 2 months to advertise. But the reboot, guys, it pretty much sucked to begin with. You know, the movie saw a 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, so it's not the same without the main actors, not the same with popularity, not much of the environment. Which I've heard the movie was not any good, but the first two with the only one sequel after the first one, back in the early 2000s, was The Rise of the Silver Surfer. Both of them, I mean, Silver Surfer was a little more beefy, but the main villain is the one and only Dr. Doom. So, you cannot have a movie without a major main villain. Alright guys, and as far as other top stories today, actor Ezra Miller of The Flash reportedly meets with Warner Brother Discovery executives to save The Flash. I mean, he's doing the best he can. So, after he went to court, coming out of the apology tour, and apparently, guys, his next court date is going to be coming up this coming month of September. So his next one is September 27th. So he's facing a felony burglar charge. I mean, he's going to get himself back into health and get ready for the Flash at this point. I mean, if not, it's going to be somebody else taking over. Coming out of the CW series of the Flash, so as Barry Allen. So if it's not gonna, if I'm so dictating, guys, if it'll still be Ezra Miller. If not, it'll be somebody else that has plenty of experience and wants the Flash on the CW channel on the TV program between what do you call it? Companies on it. Would have to send out a little bit more between the factor. Even though it's only lasting after 9 seasons by next year, it's going to be hard. Let's see how it puts it all together and pitches the idea at this point in time. So obviously, guys, we'll see.
Nice in.
All I have to say is, guys, it may or may not be hard to confront it or negotiate on it. Well, guys, see if I can maybe try to get this hole in. This hole might be tricky. And probably would have aimed it straight, but I'll let him take the honor. But that seems not too bad, but it may or may not matter in hand. Let me see what else we have for a minute. As I can see, it's pretty much time up between a Mario game on YouTube. Pretty much on my phone, perhaps.
Nice shot.
There's a time up to listen and strategize. Okay, let's see what else we have. As we got a couple extra stuff right now from Gamescom. So, as we involve Gamescom, I mean, Gamescom's been, from what I've heard, Gamescom has been doing some good stuff this week. They pretty much have. Pretty much not for forgiveness, but more, I mean, new games, new trailers, new inside looks. As all of us can see today, 11 more minutes, the most stunning games of Gamescom today. Like I said, I'm going to put this ball right about here. Maybe not increase too much. But not aim too close to the hole, but a little bit left to right. But alright,
nice
too much. As you're welcome to check out an over 11-minute video today of Lies of P. Pretty much a newcomer game. Especially if someone's playing the former president of the United States. I mean, 26th president, and that would be Robin Williams as Theodore Roosevelt, perhaps. Which, he was at our service back in the day. From Night at the Museum to 1, 2, and 3. Even though it's always not the same about Robin Williams, he's always one of the best of all time. Always has and always will be. During that time. And that would have been a fantastic shot. But I'm not letting him down easy. If we're not letting him down smart enough on him. Alright guys, 4 feet, I'll take it. Go away to attach more. Alright guys, from Gamescom, the kickoff today. You're welcome to check out almost 2 seconds of almost a 12.5-minute video. Discovering weapons with powerful personalities on a game, guys, called High on Life. It's kind of like Splatoon, kind of like a different Alien game. If we all of us can remember that history, Predator always comes after it and pretty much eats its prey. Pretty much takes its prey at a different time. But more to see how it works out, you know. I mean, the prey cannot escape from the predator, or pretty much from a tiger, at the very moment. I'll look at that in a minute. So yeah, High on Life, guys, it's about discovering weapons, having personalities. It's like with great power comes great responsibility. Whatever weapons you can suit, or pretty much to identify and see if it works out in the honor. So that's something to look and watch, see how it goes. Also, coming out of Gamescom today, the new gameplay mechanics have also been explained too. What does that mean? I'll jump on that. That's very shortly. I'm increasing a little more power due to the wind, because the wind is only 16 between below it. But you're welcome to see today the new gameplay mechanics explained of the new Street Fighter 6. I will say the game does sound cool, especially how it really levels up. Let's see how it, takes a good form, takes a good look, takes a good texture. It's got the cushion. And what's more to have good fighting skills, playing main characters, and I would take a good close part shot. So well, guys, as well, as pretty much as well taking on Daryl. I don't think it'll be much of concern, especially if he does or does not run away with it. We'll keep it natural. He's showing out at 10 feet, going with his big iron of 100. Well, guys, I might be able to even things up right now, the way I look at it. See if we can do it. And we do. I saw it. Well, guys, back to the news today. There's something lurking under the waves. As Dreads is a rising fisherman simulator hiding a very sinister heart. It's a very sinister heart today. I'll jump on that one in a minute. See where we're at. Double size the power for a minute. I don't want to lose any of the juices, but keep it much more to protect. Or duplicate. I don't know if it'll save right where it's at, but it's still in the fairway, instead of in the sands. Keep it much more peaceful, extracting, and I'll take any result for it. But Gamescom today, guys, is the award show that's coming up in about an hour. But it'll be interesting how it plays out. There's been a lot of games this week. Some of them we've heard of, some of them we have not checked out. But there was some good stuff on it. Would have had a little more power, but I'll think something more of a different point or anything average. Alright, guys, last piece of news today. On a Saturday morning, from your awesome creator, the most popular name of all time, that's me. From 1912 to 2022. From the Titanic, that's me, Zach Dawson. The one and only. Alright, guys, I don't want to increase too much power. Can we get it? Nope. Little bit short. But you're welcome to check out today. Once NASA launched the world's most expansive firework. And nice work.
Nice
We'll take it. Nice too, guys. The Motley. But yeah, that sounds a little satisfying and unique. It's not a long time Minister League. But you guys can check out the first look on it and see how it looks. See how much good power it has, and also nice speed. Good speed, good texture. More to take in. Alright, guys, you guys can see yourselves IGN News. Let's see if I can bury this guy. Even though I'm using a different, no strange of character, but the shots are sometimes going for me. But not as much more I can take. That's why I really need to boost up this guy. And yep, that's pretty much the last thing I really want to shoot at. Have the ball shoot over the hole, and I'll have a nice result. That's it. But he'll make two up for the best of it.
Nice.
I'm like, okay. I was going to have a nice secure balance. Have a nice opportunity, but he just wants to be unstoppable, I guess. I'm gonna have may matter or may not matter. if there's really not much to chase around. Then we go around in circles or something. But it really cannot be balanced enough for it. Or have any solutions. Or I will see